Hiya folks, I'm Grim and welcome to Grim Grooves. Today we'll be checking out The Great Despair from Warframe. I've only ever checked out a couple songs from Warframe at this point, so I don't know exactly what to expect from this one. I believe it's from 1999, which is really intriguing to me, so I can't wait to check this out. I just did a reaction to What Is My Fate over on my Patreon if you'd like to check that out. And I've also got a Discord if you'd like to check that out too, but without further ado, let's check out The Great Despair.
Please stay. Don't put out the flame and run away.
Boy band.
In this heartbreak, I'll be here fighting for you with or without you. Wide awake with all the things I know that I should say. I thought I could take more than I really can with or without you. Baby, till you come back with something, I know I'll never let it go. I'm waiting, but you come back with nothing.
This definitely fits the boy band vibe very well. Like, as someone who grew up in the 90s listening to like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and stuff like that, this definitely fits that vibe very well. The vocalists are also fantastic. Like, I'm not sure who these vocalists are necessarily, or if this is an actual band or just an in-game band kind of thing, but it's so unique and interesting, and I really like this. Like, it's fantastic. The soft guitar melody in the back, and then there's an interesting kind of synth melody behind that too. Like, this is fantastic so far, and I'm guessing it's going to build into a big kind of crescendo here going into the chorus, but it's already so interesting.
I'm waiting, but you come back with nothing. This obsession is turned into the great despair. I keep thinking I see you and there's nobody there. They say love is time, but all your love isn't fair. So pull me out of the great despair. Every day I'm getting stronger, but I still feel the pain. Time will show the way.
That bass line was really funky. That was nice. It has a typical boy band structure for the song as well. Like, very soft at the beginning, then the chorus, and then after the chorus it kicks up the tempo and speeds up a little bit and becomes a little more active, a little more diverse in melodies. Like, we've got a few different, the guitar melody's a little faster paced. We've got a few more other elements coming in here too, like that bass melody, which was fantastic. Again, I want to get that again. Let's keep going.
Every day I'm getting stronger, but I still feel the pain. Time will show the way, and now I'm in the heart you've broken with or without you. Baby, till you come back with something. I know I'll never let it go. I know I'll never let go. The difference that you come back with nothing. You come back with nothing. This obsession is turned into the great despair.
It has such a great hook too. Like, that's one of the really important thing when it comes to kind of boy band music, is it's very like algorithmic. Like, it's designed in a specific way to be kind of hooky and like get you hooked in and get you drawn into it and like be an earworm and stick with you as you listen to it more. And like, being that this is like an emulated boy band for a video game that's emulating the 90s, like, they killed it with this one. Like, it's fantastic in the way that they kind of perfectly hit that vibe of boy bands from that era. And like, the different vocalists, like, with their, when they sing together, it sounds incredible, the harmonies between them, but each individual artist as well, like, is able to carry their sections of the song very well, just like a typical boy band would. And it's so impressive and interesting, and I did not expect it to be this, but it's really cool that it is.
This obsession is turned into the great despair. I keep thinking I see you, but there's nobody there. You say love is time, but all your love isn't fair. So pull me out of the great despair. Oh, we watch the world burn down around us, but we're still standing here.
This is another thing that's very typical for boy band music. Like the last chorus, it takes it down a note, it takes away a few of the elements from the back and just focuses mostly on the vocals and like maybe one core melody. And then probably halfway through this final chorus or right near the end, it's going to kick up and probably repeat the chorus back with all the other elements and kind of be a big crescendo for the end of the song. That's my interpretation, that's my assumption, because that's just how boy band music is typically structured. But let's see if I'm right here.
This obsession is turned into the great despair. I keep thinking I see you. This obsession is turned into the great despair. Now all I see is you. You're everywhere. Facing love inside, and now it's time we declare goodbye to the great despair.
See, I was really hoping they would do that, and they did exactly what I expected them to do. But what I forgot is that they decided to mix up the final chorus as well, adding in a few different lines and mixing up the structure of the chorus a little bit for the final chorus. And it's fantastic. Like, they mixed in a few different lines, and like I love the little flourishes they do on their vocals at certain moments of the songs, like despair. Like, again, I can't really carry a tune, but it's just really well done. Like, they just absolutely nailed the vibe of like a 90s boy band. And again, if this was a thing in the 90s, I'm sure they would pop off online or whatever. Like, very cool though.
Facing love inside, and now it's time we declare goodbye to the great despair. Goodbye to the great despair. Goodbye to the great despair.
Fantastic, like a kind of bluesy delivery there on the last despair. That was really, really cool though. Really unique style. I mean, obviously it's emulating something that's fairly well established, but like there's only been really a couple things that have tried to emulate that boy band style. I always think of like the movie Turning Red. They had like boy band in that kind of emulated that, and there was one really solid song. I can't remember what the name of it right now is, but it had the similar vibe where they were like trying to emulate the 90s in that movie. Obviously the movie's set in the 90s if you've seen it, but not the greatest movie. Anyways, I'm not going to go into that. But that song stuck with me because it was a fairly solid kind of 80s or 90s boy band style of a song. And again, the fact that I grew up with it, like I still enjoy some songs from those boy bands back in the day, like even like 98 Degrees, Ozone. Like there's so many of those kind of, they just churned them out in the 90s, and this again perfectly hit that note, that vibe of a 90s boy band, and just so many fantastic elements too. Like the vocalists, like I said, just absolutely killed it. Like they very much hit that vibe of a boy band, and the music was also exceptional. Like really solid synth melodies, really solid guitar melodies. Like the percussion in the back there was really solid as well. Like they just hit every note that they should have hit for a boy band style song. And it's also really catchy. Like I said, like they have the hook there, and they have all the different elements you would expect from a solid boy band song that would be all over the radio. Like if this wasn't done for Warframe and it was done like 15-20 years ago, it would have been like all over the radio. People would have loved it. Like On-lyne would have popped off and been huge. But the fact that this was done specifically for a video game to emulate like 1990s and stuff like that, like it's really cool. And I love that video games do things like this because it's just so awesome to see. And especially when it's done well, it transcends the game that it comes from. Like I've never played the game obviously, or like very, very little, but again, they absolutely killed it with this one. It was really cool to see. Or really cool to hear, I guess. It would have been awesome if there was like a whole like boy band like performance, like virtual boy band performance here. But I mean, I'm happy with just the song too. It was just really solid. But anyways, like I said, I just did a song over on my Patreon for Warframe if you'd like to check that out. But if not, that's cool too. I mean, I've got plenty more coming on my channel because I really enjoy this stuff. But if you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Until next time, later days, folks.
I take her if I had one wish, but she's been gone since that summer.